Hey there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to our channel. Today we've got something special lined up for you. We're diving into the incredible life of a true superhero creator, Stan Lee. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's learn about the man behind those iconic characters. Stan Lee was born way back in 1922 in New York City. He loved reading books and making up stories. As a kid, he dreamt of writing amazing adventures that everyone would love. Fast forward to the 1960s. Stan joined forces with talented artists like Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. Together, they gave birth to legends like Spider-Man, Iron Man, and X-Men. These superheroes became household names, bringing joy to millions. But life wasn't always smooth. Stan faced tough times and had to work really hard. He never gave up, and his determination paid off big time. Stan and his pals at Marvel Comics created something amazing, a universe where all these heroes lived and interacted. It was like a big, exciting playground where imagination had no limits. Stan had this cool way of talking to fans through a thing called Stan's Soapbox. He shared his thoughts, ideas, and even advice. Fans felt like they knew him personally. Now let's talk about all the characters that he created. Our adventure begins with the one and only Spider-Man. Imagine a regular high school kid, Peter Parker, who gets bitten by a radioactive spider. Suddenly he gains Spidey powers, crawling walls, swinging from webs, and that tingling Spidey sense that warns of danger. Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko spun this web of awesomeness in 1962, giving us the friendly neighborhood hero we all adore. Zooming in next is Tony Stark, better known as Iron Man. In 1963, Stan Lee and his pals Jack Kirby and Don Heck brought Tony to life. He's a genius inventor with a twist. He builds a superpowered suit of armor to save his own life. Now Tony uses his smarts, gadgets, and courage to shield the world from harm. Hold on to your seats for the X-Men, a team of mutants born with amazing abilities. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby unveiled them in 1963, creating a universe where being different is powerful. Professor X leads this diverse group, showing us that together we can conquer anything. This group gave us characters like Wolverine, Magneto, Jean, and many others. Look out! It's the Hulk smashing onto the scene. In 1962, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby unleashed Dr. Bruce Banner, a mild-mannered scientist who turns into a raging green behemoth when angered. The Hulk reminds us that strength comes in many forms. Sneaking through the shadows is Black Widow. Introduced in 1964 by Stan Lee, Don Rico, and Don Heck, Natasha Romanoff is a spy and a skilled fighter. Her courage and resourcefulness shine, proving that even without superpowers, one can be a true hero. Daredevil, the fearless guardian of Hell's Kitchen, takes the spotlight. Stan Lee and Bill Everett gave us Matt Murdock in 1964, a blind lawyer who uses his heightened senses to fight crime. His bravery teaches us that disabilities can't hold us back. Get ready for a mystical journey with Doctor Strange. In 1963, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko introduced us to Dr. Stephen Strange, a surgeon turned sorcerer. He delves into magic and alternate dimensions to protect our reality, showing us the magic of second chances. Lightning strikes with Thor, the god of thunder. Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby transported us to Asgard in 1962. Thor wields his enchanted hammer, Mjolnir, to battle evil and uphold honor, teaching us that true power comes from within. Now the overpopular Marvel Cinematic Universe, or the MCU, remained his legacy, giving people the closest feeling of reading a comic on the big screen with an overconnected universe that has all the big heroes in it. Guess what? Stan appeared in lots of Marvel movies, not as a superhero, but in fun little roles. Fans loved spotting him on the big screen. Stan's impact was huge. He inspired folks to believe in themselves, embrace their quirks, and stand up for what's right. His superheroes weren't just strong, they had hearts of gold. In 2018, Stan Lee passed away, but his legacy lives on. He left behind a universe of heroes who'll keep inspiring generations to come. And there you have it, folks. The fantastic journey of Stan Lee, the creative genius who made our world a whole lot more super. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your fellow superhero fans. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay super.